All right. All right. Let me make sure everything's working. Let's see. So far, so good. Yeah, I can hear it. All right, cool. So, let me, real quick, one more thing to do. All right, so I just figured, fuck it, let's do this. I haven't looked at this in a long time, and yeah, with everything recent, man, I don't know, things are kind of looking different to me, a little different, you know. As far as looking at the dad, stuff like that, things I never did before. So I kind of want to, as I'm going back doing kind of a timeline here, kind of want to go back and look at his background report. Now I don't know how many people have this, but yeah, this was given me back in the day by Truth Seeker, of all people, man. Like early on, man. So thanks to her for this, man. I treated her like shit for a long time, dude. But she's actually been a lot of help. So I feel bad for that, man. I'm sorry for that. Let's see. So, what the hell just happened? Let's see. Cancel that. What the fuck? The fuck just happened, man? I just lost it. Oh man, I got too much. I think I got too much shit open on this thing. Um. Oh man, yeah, my computer's freezing up. Hold on a sec, man. Let me figure out what the hell's going on here. I don't know why my computer's like wigging out. I know I got a lot of pages open and shit, but I gotta find that document again. Okay, so cancel that. I don't need that. All right. Off to a great start so far. Oh, and I lost one with his dad stuff on it, but oh well. I'll open that up if I have to. So here we go. Let's see. So again, yeah, it was given to me by True Seeker a while back. Um, and I believe somebody else is actually the one who generated this originally. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be really showing Social Security numbers, but whatever. I mean, he's not live anymore. So I don't know if it matters. So we got a bunch of phone numbers here, list of phone numbers. I believe are any of these phone numbers actually in the final report? I don't even fucking remember, dude. It's been so long, dude. I know I looked into this a long time ago, but it's been a while. So let me look up the LVMPD, or I should say the Google changed something. So when you look up LVMPD final report, which is what I used to do, it doesn't lead directly to the final report anymore. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to find that these days, or a little more of a pain in the ass than it used to be. All right, well, I got a document cloud, so that's something. All right, so let's look at the. Let's see if we can find some phone numbers that. Of course, this is not the easiest fucking thing to use, but let's see if I can find some phone numbers here. Mr. Paddock. Shit, I wish I knew what page they were on. Give me a sec here. Okay, so that's not it. All right, so I'm at the guns. So let's do this. Let's just open this up so everybody can see the shit. Again, it's a lot easier when it's on the actual website. But I think it's right after the guns here. It's where they talk about the phone numbers. If I remember right. So I think all the evidence is all in one place on this thing. Let's see. So here we got the guns. Still in the guns. They talk about the guns. Firearms for analysis. Yeah, okay. Lock interrogations, DNA. This is something that people are always stuck on, man, the DNA. There's a lot going on with that. Let's see. So digital, yeah, browser artifacts. And still want to know what was on that, that Acer, Asus, whatever that fucking computer was, because we only got two. We got the HP, and then we got the Dells. They talk about what's on those, but they don't talk about what was on the. Don't talk about what was on that Acer, Asus, whatever the hell that was. See, here's the Dell. All that sort of stuff. So here's cell phone numbers. So go back to Paddock's thing. Let's see if these numbers are even on here. Let's see. So what do we got? Jeez, man, he's got 4 fucking primary numbers for him. Let's see. 2294. Don't see that. Let's see. So you got let's see, 94, 57, 58. So 7094. Okay, that's one of them. The 58 and the 57 are not on here. And what's that last one? 60, 6360. That's not on here either. So the only phone number here that works is that first one, 7094. So let's go back to, and I know I want to get to the properties here. That was the whole point of this. But while I'm going down this for my own personal BS, I want to check on this. Okay, so on this, the second number is the only one that matters. That's the only one he's got. They got on here that they had on that final report. I don't know what the 86% is, but yeah, whatever. Powerpuff, Yahoo.com, Stephen Paddock, WorldNet, ATT, whatever. I remember looking up the Powerpuff one because that was interesting. That led to some girl. Some girl lived in LA. No, well, the FBI gave us a motive, but the motive was he was stressed out. Basically, he was stressed out, went nuts. That was the motive they gave us. Stressed out from gambling, all that sort of stuff. I think JB did a video the other day, man. He went through it all. He went through. He actually said the FBI motives in that thing. So Powerpuff 78, man, that was a weird one. It was it linked to some girl. Last I did this, it was a while ago too, man. It was like 2020, I think I did that. Linked to some girl that lives in Los Angeles, around the corner from one of his properties, like right around the corner. Which is a little strange. I mean, I don't know how that ended up on his background report. Someone said something about maybe he set up a Facebook account for the person or something. Maybe they put that number, his phone number on there. So it's something weird. I don't know. There's all kinds of dumb explanations. He does have a couple people that are sharing his Social Security. But I've had a couple of these background reports done with the Social Security numbers on them. And yeah, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of people have shared Social Securities. There's a lot of people out there using other people's Social Security. So these are the addresses. Now, this is very confusing to me. I'm sure, I'm not a realtor or anything, but this is very confusing to me. So this is kind of what I wanted to go down and look at. What I was planning on looking at is all this stuff, right? So it starts in 93, but see, the problem is they have him living in this, in Artesia, California. They have him at this address for one day. Doesn't make a lot of sense. We get to North Hills, California. They have him there for one day. Then we have them in this Havelock Avenue for one day, or for seemingly one day. I mean, 1 month. So a lot of that doesn't make a lot of sense, and that's where I kind of have issue with this, because some of them will legit have a little more going on with them. So like, let's see, we can find one here. Washington Boulevard, Marina Del Rey, the famous address where we had somebody in the community who has that same address or had that same address at some point. But 92 to 98, and so like that's kind of like legit. Like, looks like he stayed there for six years. But a lot of these just, it's like same month, same date. What the fuck, I don't know what's going on there. I guess we can kind of infer some of it, because you got them here from 1984, and then 1990 we have another one, and then we run in 1991, and then 1993 down here, and then we also have 1983 to 1991. So a little strange. Some of these addresses are doubled up too, find that going on. But yeah, so honestly, I don't completely understand exactly how to read this, how to make sense of this, because yeah, a lot of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and this is definitely headache inducing. Which yesterday, man, I had a huge headache after I got off on that one. But and then we go down and we look. A lot of this is kind of strange, also, because you end up with this Babbling Brook. This is the thing he had over there in Babbling Brook. There's Stephen Paddock. His assessed value is 123,000. Okay, but down below it we have this Fresno Street apartment H whatever. Don't know what the fuck that's got to do with Babbling Brook, right? It's got the little plug emblem here, which I think means that it's a connection. But how is this connected? And that's the problem. That's something I don't completely understand. If I don't completely, and there's no legend of it, right? The legend we got is the degrees of separation here. The D means it's deceased person, which I don't think we even see that in this report anywhere. So what are we looking at? I don't understand what any of this junk is. We got Via Ventura, Mesquite, Texas. 1 office, 2 apartments. But and that's what the address contains. That's not what he has. It's just what's there, I guess. Kind of weird that you only got 2 apartments in a complex, but whatever. Could be just a townhome or something. They just call it apartments. I don't fucking know. But yeah, and then you got all this junk below it, right? So Peggy Paddock's on this, so that's interesting. Green Lake Lane, Cerritos, California. Well, I think that's where she lives. But doxing people out. But yeah, who cares? Nobody's gonna fuck with these people. Ain't no reason to fuck with these people. So yeah, so like, what the fuck? Like, a lot of this stuff, it I don't know. And then this Kenswick Lane, I think they have this up top with Paddock having some sort of connection to that. I believe I saw this Kenswick Lane. Yeah, there's Kenswick Lane, Mesquite, Texas, 2004 to 2010. Which is it's one of the reasons I don't go through this really, because this is a pain in the ass. So it is 2010, purchase date 2010. Is this something he bought off them in 2010? I just don't know. This shit don't make a lot of sense. What we do know is we do have, for instance, this Via Ventura. Actually, no, that doesn't even have his name on it. I don't know why it doesn't have his name on it, but we got the Babbling Brook Mesquite. We got Stephen Paddock as the owner of that. And then we get, we go down a little bit. And we got Doty Avenue. I mean, is he renting these? Is that what's going on here? Um, is that why? I mean, but why is he renting all these apartments? It's weird. It's very strange. Because his name ain't on any of these, right? So what the fuck am I looking at? I don't. A lot of this I don't understand what the fuck I'm looking at. He's got a PO box in San Bernardino, well, Big Bear, and one in Lancaster, uh, Big Bear Lake, Kruger Road. So it's a problem. Like, what does any of this shit mean? We don't have his name on any of this stuff. We don't have him. This Bakeman Avenue, North Hollywood, California. We have these other owners on it. They purchased it in 1990. So the fuck are we looking at here? There's Stephen Paddock at Del Webb Parkway, Washoe County. Looks like he bought that in 2013, and that's the Reno address there. So yeah, that makes sense. City's history, stuff like that. Driver's license information. All right. So we do have the Via Ventura as his license. So Via Ventura number 531. I know I saw that up here. Washington Boulevard. There's Washington Boulevard, the beautiful Marina Towers. Where's this Via Ventura? So I want to see if that number matches up, which I'm sure it does. There's Via Ventura. No, we don't got a number on that. Yeah, we don't got a number on that. So that sucks. Yeah, so it just makes shit really fucking difficult, dude. Like, a lot of this it's needs somebody that's into real estate figure a lot of shit out. But I mean, he had to live somewhere. So city's history, North Hills, California, from 84 to 84. See, it's same bullshit, right? Same month. So what? He was there for a month. Is that what you're trying to tell me? North Hollywood. He was there for a couple of years. Playa del Rey, Artesia, Glendale. I mean, Clark, Nevada. So yeah, Clark County driver's license. So I mean, but according to the driver's license, so obviously he lived in that Via Ventura at some point because he put that down as a residence for his driver's license. It's a little strange. There's his phones, all that stuff. Professional licenses. So there's his airplane stuff, which we have the. I saw the records online for that, where it shows that the stuff, the forms he had to fill out and all that sort of stuff, and said how he had a little scar. People want to fucking put a bunch of shit on that scar, dude. That scar it was 2 inches. It's like, I think the coroner gave a fuck about a 2-inch scar on his back. I don't know. So here we get into so Babbling Brook, right? So this is Babbling Brook. We know he owned Babbling Brook. We know that. So what's one that we don't really have something for? Here's Del Webb Parkway, Reno. Yeah, okay. We know he owned that place in Reno. Now these LLCs are kind of interesting, but I don't have that pulled up right now. So, okay. So here's Moonbeam Avenue, Panorama City. Okay, so I guess we do have a little bit going on here. So the Sylvia Perez bought this off of I don't know if why does it say she was the owner, dude? Like the seller is Stephen Paddock and Sylvia Perez, but then somehow the owner is Sylvia Perez. Okay, dude. I guess whatever. Kind of curious who Sylvia Perez is at this point. Maybe we'll look that up. We'll see. All right. So let's look at some timelines here and see what we got. So obviously Babbling Brook was the recent one. The owner, Stephen Paddock, is what we got here. Doesn't say much about the owner before that was this PN2 Incorporated, which I'm guessing is maybe the people who built the damn property, because I think it's a new property. I think it's a fairly new property. Um, let's see. So what we got? Total value 353. Didn't it say up top? Oh, the assessed value is 123,000, but total value's got 353,000. Okay, so improvement value 263,000. Yeah, okay. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean that when it was the property itself was 123,000, once they built the house on it, it bumped it up to 253,000, which gives the improvement value of 200, because 263,000 worth of improvements, that's a lot of fucking money for an improvement. So I'm guessing that's just this is new property when it was built. They it was originally assessed by just the land, and then you ended up with, well, no, it says land value, yeah, 90,000, right? So it's pretty close. I don't know. You don't have a $30,000 house on that property, so I'm guessing the 263,000 was the house being built. So that makes sense to me. Tax year, okay. Let's see, but we don't have, like we do on some of the other stuff, we don't have the time he bought it, the date he bought it, and all that sort of stuff. We have it above, but we don't have it here, and we know this is the last thing he bought anyway. So the Del Webb Parkway. What do we got here? Total value, land value. Shit, land's only 19,000. Land ain't worth shit there. So the assessed value. So let's see, real quick. We know what the one looks like. We know what the everybody's seen the Babbling Brook property at this point. The Del Webb Parkway. Shit, hold on, dude. I'm trying to close all these windows, man. What the fuck? It doesn't want to close. No, cancel that. I don't need to save shit. Okay. Discard that. Okay. So what is it? What's the address I'm looking at here? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. So we're looking at 1735 Del Webb Parkway, Reno, Nevada. 5 Del Webb. And I believe it's west, right? Yeah, west. Reno, Nevada. And I believe it was said that he bought this for Mary Lou. Not too sure about that, but that's what I believe the consensus was at one point. May have said that somewhere in the report. I don't fucking remember. It's been too long. So is this it? Because I know Google Maps likes to do some funky shit. That might be it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, because it's definitely not that. So I'm guessing it's this right here. All right, so that's the address there. Let's see if we can Zillow this thing, because that's really what I wanted to do. See results closer to you. No, I'm not interested in that. Now they're gonna try and sell me a house. Let's see. So Zillow search. So what is it? What are we looking at? We're looking at 1735 Del Webb, I believe. 1735 West Del Webb. Okay. 1735 West Del Webb Parkway. We're in Nevada. All right. Yeah, this is probably a better indication of what we're doing, what we're looking at. Shit, man, I gotta do this for every single one. It's gonna take a while. All right, so there's Zillow on it. The year built was 2013. So he bought this new. He bought this motherfucker new. That's kind of crazy. It's estimated 550,000. Yeah, that price went up. Shit. I know Vegas is getting expensive, but let's see. So 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, full bathrooms. Yeah, okay, who cares? Here's what I want to get to. Price history. So this thing was sold in 2019, but see, I think that was Paddock's properties. They started selling them all in 2019. So if we look back, 2013, it was sold to him. I believe it says he bought it in 2013. It was sold to him for $228,000. And it was listed for sale in 2018, right? So that's after he died. And then they changed the price down. They put it down. It wasn't selling. The listing removed, listed for sale. Did it ever even get sold, man? What the fuck? Is this just sitting there in limbo? No, it got sold. Sold for $305,000. And then did they flip it? Yeah, it looks like someone flipped it. Yeah, it looks like somebody flipped it. They flipped it for $68,000 profit. So at $305,000, I don't know where that went to. I believe there was something that was supposed to go to the families of the victims, but I don't know if it actually did. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if it did. I know some other people would know. I know True Seeker was heavy on that. She would have a pretty good idea, something like that. Better idea than me, at least. So let's see. Is this Jive? He bought it for 220. Yeah, I believe that's what it said on there. So that's fine. And like I said, I think it was a new place. It looks like so. Okay. All right, I'm good there. So Moonbeam Avenue, Panorama City. I don't even know where the fuck that is, but I know it's by LA somewhere. Owner Sylvia Perez, seller Sylvia Perez and Stephen Paddock. Okay. Does it have a date? No. Sale date 2002. Owner relationship type unmarried woman. So Sylvia Perez. Who the fuck is Sylvia Perez? Lender, America's Wholesale. Yeah, dude, all these mortgage companies, they just keep buying these things. They buy your mortgage out all the time. So here's Stephen Paddock. Okay, so this must be where he bought it, right? Yeah, this looks like this is where he bought it. So up here, he must be the seller. She must be the buyer. I don't know why they put her down as a seller. Somebody screwed up, it sounds like. So he bought it for $429,000. What did she buy it for? She bought it for $205,000. Did he take a bath on this? Fuck me, he did. He took a bath on that one, dude. He got fucked out of that one. That don't make a lot of sense, dude. So let's Zillow this fucking thing. Let's see, 9362 Moonbeam Avenue, Panorama. Let's see. God, I can't remember numbers anymore, man. It's shit. I got so much crap open on the screen, it's ridiculous. So it's 9362 Moonbeam Avenue. 62. Panorama City. Oh, it's got numbers. What the fuck? Is this a apartment? Is this an apartment? It doesn't say what the apartment number is. Shit. Is this going to be a fail right here? Because this might. Oh my god, dude. We better have an apartment number on this thing. Unit 10. Okay. Unit 10. Okay. Okay, let's put this on screen. Sorry, this is gonna be a little fucking boring, dude, because this is gonna be me going back and forth on all these properties. I've done this before, but it was a very, very, very long time ago. So this is where Paddock was. There, this is one of his apartments, I guess. The estimate is 581,000. All right, so let's go down to the sale history here. That was a bigger place, man. 3 bedroom, 3 bath. Fucking A. Looks like a nice little place. Okay, so 2020, we don't need that. We need way before that. Oh, dude, is it going to 2003? Okay, there we go. So what do we got here for Paddock? I need to arrange my stuff a little better. So he bought it for 400 and something. Yeah, 430. Sold it for around 200 and something. Put this on screen. Oh, I do have it on screen. Cool. So Zillow on this is was for sale. So in 2020, no, he didn't buy it in 2020. It was sold in 2003 for 205. That's when he sold it. Yeah, that's when he sold it. But then it went back up to 430,000. So what is this? What are we doing here? What is this? Yeah, what is this? This don't make a lot of sense to me. Right? Because he bought it. He looks like he bought it for around the same price that it went up to back in 2020. As he sold it for 205,000. So why is this guy taking a bath on something that badly? I mean, that's a huge drop, dude. That's lost half your value. Was he trying to just get rid of this thing? That's weird. That's weird. That's something I can't make sense of. That's something I can't make sense of, right? Why would you take that much of a bath on that? That's fucking nuts. If this guy was so good at real estate, why did you get hit that hard on that one? I mean, Peggy's also the owner on it. But yeah, why did you take a bath on that? Ownership rights, joint tenants. Is it? You know what's possible? What we could be looking at here is maybe it wasn't 205,000 because it's got the seller Stephen Paddock. It doesn't have Peggy on here, so I wonder if they split the price on it, and this actually ended up being 410,000. That would make a little bit of sense because the lender here gave them 320,000. It looks like for a 30-year, and the mortgage date was 2006. So what, 2003? So it was refinanced. What was the original finance? Second mortgage amount 40. So that's a second on it, and that was in 2003, right? So that was when they bought it, right? 2003. Yeah, 2003. We don't have the original mortgage on it, but we have a second taken out for 41,000. And it's an adjustable. Wow, you probably took a bath on that one. let's see, loan value is more than 50%. Loan to value is more than 50%. So here, 320,000. So yeah, if it was worth 400, then that makes sense. But that's 2006. And then again in 2007, they either refied or it was or they yeah, it looks like they refied because it reset the loan completely. So down here we got 233,000 in 2004. Loan to value more than 50% fixed. So they did a fix on that one. They did an adjustable on the second. Yeah, I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of that. All I can think of is that this is possibly only half of the house because it was dual ownership. So maybe this is half the house. Tax amount $3,000. Yeah, it makes sense. Loan value, total value, land value. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened on this one. And the year is 2003. So okay. And where was this? He was living in Hawthorne, right? Is this Hawthorne? Oh no, it's Panorama City, which is out there in LA somewhere. Los Angeles. Okay, here we go. Some LA shit. Let's see what we got here. Come on. This thing is such a pain in the ass to work with. Am I looking at? I'm looking at a 1060 El Paso Drive. And that's Los Angeles, okay. Oof, now we're talking big shit. Yeah, we're getting into some money here. All right. That's what I expect to see. So this one's almost a mil. Of course, that's probably current day, so it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. So let's go down to, I want to go down to sale history, it's tax history, price history. We don't have a price history on this one. It sold for 120,000 in 94. Yeah, because 94 was the crash, man. So houses were cheap in 94. When did he buy this fucking thing? Or when did he own it? Let's see. Hector Gonzalez. Don't give a shit. Oh, well, Stephen Paddock was a seller, so that's when he bought it. But when did he own it? Okay, so Stephen Paddock, Big Paddock. So all we have on history here is 94. 1994 on Zillow. I don't know why that is. And now it's estimated at fucking almost a mil, dude. Somebody cleaned up on that one. So, what do you got? What do you got, big guy? Wait, no, it's Zillow. I don't want to do that. I'll go back to this. All right. Is this even the same one? He's got a mailing address that's oh shit. He's got a mailing address that's different. Yeah, because this is the El Paso Drive. Paddock has a mailing address of Havelock Avenue in Los Angeles. So this isn't even his owner relationship type, husband, wife. Yeah, so they both owned it together. This is in sale date 1990. So they sell to this guy in 1990. Is that what's going on here? I think that's what's happening here. They sold to this dude for 120,000. 120,000. Is that what we got on the Zillow? I think that's what we got on Zillow. I think that was the only record we had on Zillow was 94. Yeah, 1994. So that looks legit. It looks like what he did, 120,000. He sold to this guy. All right. Starting to make a little bit more sense. Okay. I don't know why it says his mailing address is the Havelock Avenue, but we'll see, I guess. And then so that's 94, right? So we're going way back with this. 94. Yeah, okay. So this you know what I should do? I should just I can't. It won't let me copy this. So what we got here? Logie. Because we do get into some really weird shit. I know eventually this gets really strange. Well, we don't have Paddock's name on any. Oh, there we do. We do. So Unit 1513, Reno, Nevada. Oh, well, that's where he's saying he lives at the time. Previous ownership. It doesn't say the sale, though, of this. All right. And let's see, the value on this thing, it's only 170,000, dude. Yeah, it's only 170,000, dude. So, like, where's this guy getting his money, dude? Because, I mean, he's not doing that well in the stock or in the housing market. Date subject last seen as owner. He's not doing that well, dude. None of these houses so far are anything special. 255 North Sierra Street, Unit 1513. And he did own it, so that's something. Let's see, so 255 North, what street was that again? North Sierra Street, Unit 1513. Or 1515. Apparently other people have been looking this up because it came right up. All right, so what do we got here? What do we got here? This is such a fucking rabbit hole. Oh my god. Okay, so that's Reno. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is the Reno one. Yeah, right. All right. So this is where Mary Lou was. Okay, so it's 2024. This is not what we need. 2020. Okay, what do we got? We got 2017. When did he supposedly? I don't think it had a date on when he bought it. I don't think it had a date on when he bought it. It says he sold it in 2016. Okay, so we know 2016 was the sale date. We don't have a purchase date for him, though. We don't even have dates on any of these mortgages either, so we have nothing. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is a thing. So, oh, shit. When did he sell this thing? He sold it in 2016. Okay, so we're 2017 here, and we don't have 2016. Fuck. The fuck, man. So we can't get any fucking info off this at all. It's a fucking apartment. I don't think I really care all that much. Yeah, I don't think I'm really all that excited about that anyway. Let's see. But he owned a couple places in Reno now, right? Oops. I don't want to share that. I want to share that. Yeah, it looks like he had a couple places in Reno. So yeah, because he had well, he was living here. He's got his mailing address as this place in this. Um, but I believe so. This is Sierra Street, sold date 2016. Oh, well, there's a sell date 2016. But yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that on. So where's the other Reno place? Well, he sold that thing, right? So he sold that thing right before the incident. So how much money you pull out of this thing? Assessed value. So he made 170 grand off this thing. That's it, dude. You're sending Mary Lou $100,000, dude, and you're fucking selling property for 170,000. And I'm supposed to believe this guy was some fucking mogul of real estate. Yeah, I don't know, man. So far this real estate stuff's looking shady, man. It's looking thin, dude. I know later we get into the fucking $1-2 million places and stuff like that, but so he sold this one on 2010. In 2010, apparently purchased it in 2004. 317 Keswick Mesquite. Oh well, he sold this. Oh, that's Mesquite, Texas. That's right. He liked fucking mesquites, man. This fucking guy. 317 Keswick. And Keswick Lane, Mesquite, Texas. There we go. Again, low cost property. Not a very heavy fucking property. I mean, he's going by volume, I guess. I don't know, man. This is weird. So it looks like it was probably a recent build. Looks like it wasn't built that long ago. What we got for price history? 2010. Listed for sale, and then it was removed. What was his? It says he sold it in 2010. So I don't know, man. I mean, did he have like a private buyer or something like that? Is that what's going on here? Because we don't have a listing and selling it. We have it listed for sale for 128,000, and then the listing is removed. So, and it's God, dude, it's not even that high of value, man. It's 68 bucks per square foot. That is fucking cheap compared to all the other stuff we've been looking at, all the LA stuff. Man. So, and now it's only worth 310,000. Is that what it is? Yeah, 310 grand. So it's not even, I mean, even if he sold today, it's not that, it's not a high value property. So I don't understand what the fuck is going on yet. This doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so let's get out of that. It's just kind of difficult because we don't have, like, this report is not telling me enough information on a lot of this stuff. But so he sold it for 135,000, it says here. So I don't know why Zillow doesn't have anything on it, but he sold it for 135,000. What did he buy it for? Doesn't say. Oh, there's the mortgage. So oh yeah, there it is. I believe they sold it to him, right? 5198. Did he buy it in 98? No, he bought it in 2004. And he didn't mortgage. So he paid cash for this, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what this means. No mortgage. He paid cash for this thing. So what? Maybe, I don't know. What year was this? Mortgage date 2003. So their mortgage was 115,000. The sale amount was 158,000. So what? He didn't make shit. Sounds like he didn't make shit. 135,000 is that where he sold it? Yeah, he sold it here. Dude, he couldn't have made. I mean, that person, it looks like he might have taken a bath on this one too. It's hard to say, but I mean, we don't know what he purchased it for since he had no mortgage on the damn thing. But it looks like he was losing money on properties more than making money on properties at this point. So here we go. We got 2013, 2015. So this is a little closer to the event. So what I expect, Melbourne, Florida. I wouldn't doubt if this is where one of his family members lives. That's 2015. Well, probably not. Yeah, because he wouldn't have sold their house from under him. Let's see. So what do we got here? We got Stephen Paddock, no mortgage, right? So he paid cash for this fucking thing. Was it a new build? Looks like it might have been a new build, possibly. This person, he sold it to this person for $235,000, right? So he made $235,000 off of this because he did pay for it cash. So, I mean, is he hiding his money in these places? Like, is he just dumping money into houses, like paying them cash? Like, the only time I've ever seen people do that, personally, is when they gotta hide money, right? So, I was told a story by a realtor, man, that he had a guy who was who owned a lot of dispensaries back before it was completely legal in California. He owned dispensaries back when they were doctors' prescription bullshit and stuff like that. And to hide his money, that's what he was doing. He was paying in cash. He was just buying houses in cash because he had a fuck ton of cash laying around. He had to do something with it, so he just buy houses with it, and then you fix them up and then sell them. But yeah, I don't know. So let's look it up. Fuck it. I'm on the fucking thing and looking these up. So 3405 Samson Circle. Oh, where'd my search bar go? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, are they getting tired of me searching for shit that I'm not gonna buy? So it's 3405 Samson San Some. Oh, come on, stop this shit. This website's a pain in the ass. 3405 San Some Circle, Melbourne, Florida. Okay. So now we're getting a little higher price, I guess. You know, $500,000 almost. Current day. I don't know. I think this does get a little more interesting because later when we start getting into the $1 million things and stuff like that. But then again, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've looked at any of this, and I could have been wrong about it. So Sansom. So I believe he sold it in 2015. So these are Paddock listings. He bought it in this 2013, I believe, and he sold it in 2015. But so we got it listed for sale. He tried to make some money off it. 34,000, big money, bro. That doesn't even fucking make up for all the bullshit you gotta pay when you sell a house. And he sold it for 235,000. So that's what he got off of it. He got 235. He bought it for two. Really, dude? You lost 10 grand. Why are you losing money on houses? I don't understand. Like, none of this shit makes any sense. You're losing money, bro. Like, you're constantly just losing money. Like, you're not in the business of making money. You're just losing it. So, like, that's fucking weird, man. That's just really fucking bizarre. And I don't think I even went this far into this last time. I don't think I even realized that, yeah, he was losing money on these properties. At least that's what it looks like. Somebody thinks I'm wrong, tell me. I don't fucking know, man. That's what this says. Yeah, he bought it for 246,000. He sold it for 235,000. Dude, he lost 11 grand on this house. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing? Oh, Doty Avenue stuff. Now, this is the address where I believe that Powerpuff chick, whoever the fuck she is, lives by this address in Hawthorne, which I believe is part of LA County. Yeah, it is LA County. So here he had, is that 2 apartments or 1? I think it's 1. It's or no, this might be 2. I don't know. It's hard to say. So let's this thing is worth quite a bit, 775,000. What do you buy it for though? Patrick Delatorre. I remember looking him up. There was some funky shit going on there. I don't remember what it was, so to be honest with you. So Patrick Delatorre. Okay, let's go to the beginning. All right, so here we go. Arthur Pearl Investment Company LLC. Paddock bought it for, and he actually paid for this one. So what are we looking at? Well, we got it down here. We got the date, right? We got the date, 2001, right? So this guy bought it for $260,000. Took out a mortgage for $195,000. So he didn't have the money for this one. So he put down 65,000, probably more like 80,000 with all the taxes, fees, and all that bullshit you got to pay up front. Unmarried man, but he bought it with Peggy Paddock, which is weird. So ownership rights, tenants in common. Don't know what the fuck that means. Doty Avenue, apartment A, Hawthorne. So yeah, he bought apartment A. What did he buy it for? 260,000. Then we get this Patrick Delatorre. Doty doesn't say apartment A though, so I wonder if this guy owned the complex. Because it says quadruplex, duplex, triplex. What does it say under this guy? And it's the same thing under him. Condominium, residential, universal land use, deeds. I don't know what the fuck that means. So he might have just bought 1 unit off of this guy. That might be what's going on here. That might be why it's almost $1 million. And then he bought apartment D. So he's got, he bought apartment A, right? Yeah, apartment A in 2001. When did he buy D? Bought apartment D in 2004. Huh. Didn't like his neighbors or what? Okay. So it's what? It's quadruplex. So that means, yeah, A, B, C, and D. So he's got A and D now. Patrick Delatorre, he bought Doty Avenue, Hawthorne, and there's no apartment number on that. So yeah, I'm guessing this is just him probably refinancing. Yeah, it says refinance. So this is him refinancing. Patrick Delatorre refinancing his building. Freeman Exchange. This is so this Freeman Exchange bought the place. Looks like. And then we end up with these people, these Batias. They bought, it just says Doty Avenue. So they bought the whole thing. They bought the whole thing for 700,000. All right. Did they buy the apartments though? Wow, that's interesting. They have a PO box in Cerritos, California, which is where Peggy lives. Nah, this ain't new stuff. Nah, sorry. This is just I'm just looking up the background report for Paddock, just going through his properties a little bit. Wanted to kind of get an idea of what was going on here, what the time frame was for a lot of this stuff. Let's see. So far, looks like he was just losing money, just buying houses, losing money. Um, from Eric and Stephen, I believe, were washed money, just four of them alone, nearly $3 million. Not sure where they had that money from. So 86 to 92 from Eric and Stephen. I don't think any of those are on here. I don't think any of those are on here. So I don't know where those came from. Like, I don't know where to find that. I mean, we'll look. We'll see. I could have missed them the first time, but I don't remember seeing Eric's name on really any of these. I know I saw there was some weirdness going on where he was buying stuff through his LLCs. Paddock was in Texas, and I believe that was the Central Park Apartments or whatever in Texas. And he used a guy who used to, I guess, was a lawyer and a property manager. Well, he was a property manager, then became a property lawyer, I guess. And he was setting up all the LLCs for him. He had like 3 LLCs or something down there. And so did Kurt Okamoto, which I believe was Peggy's brother, had an LLC down there. And that was long after the divorce. So I don't know. That was strange. Kurt Okamoto's, he died, I think, in 2018, if I remember right. Could be wrong, but if I remember right, it was 2018 when he passed away. So the Shaws then bought this place, but they bought. It looks like they're buying the building. So they bought it for 775. So at least somebody's making money here. It's not Paddock, but somebody's making fucking money here. So Paddock sold this supposedly in 2004. So where's the 2004 sale? Where's the 2004 sale? There's the 2004 sale for this Patrick Delatorre. Okay, yeah, it does say seller Stephen Paddock, so I missed that. So he sold it for $475,000, and I'm guessing that's for both apartments. I'm guessing. Number 129914, even though this only says one. Because Paddock is down. How much money is Paddock down at this point? Seller to Paddock. He sold to himself. That's great. Good job, bro. 2004, yeah. Patrick Delatorre. 260 is one. So Steven bought one for 260. And then he bought the other one for nothing. We don't have a price on that. You got to be fucking kidding me. Man, how you expect me to do this shit when I got no fucking prices? I don't got a sale amount on that one. Sale date, sale code doesn't have a sale amount. There was no mortgage, but still, you'd think there'd be a sale amount on that one. An apartment D. So he's got apartment A and apartment D. And obviously, he sells them. Well, 2004, this is the sale date. He sold to himself. Doesn't make any sense, bro. This shit don't make no sense. Then Paddock sold whatever Doty Avenue, number 12914. What the fuck does that even mean? All right, so 12906 Doty Avenue. Fuck, I don't want to look this shit up. Okay. Doty Avenue, Hawthorne, California. Yeah. So he's got okay. Well, let's do it on this, man. Maybe this will fucking help. I doubt it, but maybe it will. I mean, it looks like we're getting into some high value though. 996,000, but I'm guessing that's for the entirety of the whole thing, dude. I don't think that's for this fucking apartment. You're fucking crazy. You're spending $1 million on a fucking apartment, a fucking quadruplex apartment. You're fucking nuts. Even in freaking California, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, see the price never goes below around 400K. All right, well, let's just see what we got as far as if we got a price history on this. We don't have a price history on this. Is that 1,000? Is that listed for rent? So they're renting it for 1,000, 2,000, $2,000 a month. They're renting this, but that's the only price history we got on this one. That sucks. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. That fucking sucks. So what was that? That was Doty. That was let me look up the address again. Because that was apartment A, right? I think it was apartment A. So 12906 Doty. Come on. So now he bought D also. Okay. So here's D. Apartment D. See if we got a price history on this, but I doubt it. I'm greatly doubting it. Yeah, it's just rent. This one's actually cheaper. Oh no, it's not. It's 2Gs. Looks like it's getting rented out. Okay. That don't tell me much. That don't tell me much at all. That ain't telling me shit. Let's see. 2.5 years away from 10-year anniversary. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. And we're still crazy enough to be looking at this shit. Oh, well, there's Doty. Okay, so oh, fuck this Doty Avenue thing. And then here we go. Purchase date 7/11/2002. Sold date 7/11/2002. I don't. Yeah, need a realtor to figure that shit out. But let's see if he owned it, because this is the Batias owned it at the end there. Let's see what we got with Paddock in this stuff. There's a seller, Stephen Paddock. He sold it. Stephen Paddock and Monica Reynoso. Okay, I don't trust that. Oh, there's Eric. Yeah, there's Eric. So they buy the whole complex? You might have bought the whole complex, right? Is that what happened here? Carrie and Eric H. Let's see. Determined absentee owner. Situs address taken from sales transaction. Determined absentee owner. The owner, Stephen Paddock. The owner, Carrie and Eric H. Which I'm guessing that's Eric Paddock. The mortgage amount was $350,000. All right. So we got sale date 2002. Mortgage amount was $550,000. I don't understand what's going on here. So let's see. I'm not looking at the mailing address. I'm looking at Doty Avenue. So down here, just as Doty Avenue. Up here, it says number 1291. Patrick Del Toro, looks like he bought it for 1.4 million. What are we looking at? What the fuck are we looking at? How did okay? So the sale amount was 353,000. He took a mortgage amount for 350,000, which matches what's going on down here. 353,000, but same thing basically. We don't have a date on that. We have 353,000. But we don't have a date on that either. We have Stephen and Eric. Looks like they bought it off of MIF Realty LP in no date, although the mortgage date is 97. So we can assume this is 97. Now, when did his dad die? His dad died in 98? Or am I wrong? Let's see, because that's kind of why I wanted to do this again. Let's see. Let's see when Benji died. Let's see. He died 1998, January 18th, 1998. So what do we got here? 1997, took out a mortgage, bought this place. They only needed $350,000 to buy it. Well, then they took another mortgage out for $550,000. Was that a refi? Refinanced. So they refinanced it for $550,000. And it was a fixed rate, which is smart. So we're looking at $550,000 for this. Then Patrick Del Toro, looks like he bought it off of him. I don't know who this Monica Reynoso is, but bought it off Stephen Paddock for $1.2 million. $1.2 million in 2004. Right? Mortgage date, yeah, 2004. So from 2002 to 2004, whatever the fuck we're looking at, was that the Doty Avenue? No. So, holy shit, dude. This is complicated. This is crazy complicated because this is Doty Avenue number 1291, which sounds like one unit within this. Mailing address. So this is Doty Avenue complete. So I can't tell. I don't know if he just made a mill off of this or if there's something else going on here. Well, then up here you got the Freeman Exchange buying it off this Patrick Del Toro at a loss. At a fucking, he sold it. This guy sold it for a loss. Yeah, so he sold it for a loss. And then these people, holy fuck. Man, that's some high price shit, man, going on here. Because if this is what happened, if this is truly what happened, then Paddock and his brother went in on this place. They got a mortgage for $550,000, then sold it to this. But see, then we don't know what the how much they put down on it. We don't have a complete sale price on this. All we got is the mortgage that they took out. And then they sold it to this dude, $1.4 million. He had to take out a loan for that. He took out a loan of $1.2 million. And that was in 2004. Then in 2006, 2 years later, he takes a bath on that shit. Like he sold it for 1.1 million. So even, I mean, he put in, obviously he put in 200,000 or close to 200,000, 170,000, 165,000 in on this. He lost all his fucking money. And he took a bath on it on top of that, right? So he's still got to pay the mortgage back because he's got a mortgage that's a deficit of what, 150,000, so $80,000. Yeah, so 85 grand, I believe. So the fuck is going on with these people, dude? That's not usually a thing. That was a Freeman exchange, right? So then the Freeman exchange sells to these people. See, the banks ain't stupid. The banks are fucking making money, but nobody else fucking is on this. Maybe Paddock made money. I don't know. I don't know how much you put down on it. But this Freeman exchange made fucking almost $1 million off of this when they sold to these people. And these people still have it, I think. Well, until 2006, 2013. Then Cloud Haven LLC buys that, and they're in Inglewood, I guess. They bought it for 2.4, so they made 300. These people made money off of it. Yeah, that's a hard one, man, because I don't know what's going on, man. It's got Doty Avenue number 1291, which that might just be a fuck up of the address, right? 12910. That might just be a fuck up of the address. They might have bought this whole fucking complex. That's what it's starting to seem like. That Paddock bought the whole complex, but we don't know how much money they made off of it because we don't know how much they put down on it. And he went in with Eric on this one. So we don't know how much money they actually put down on it. Eric would know, but he ain't going to tell me. Fuck. Cornblum Avenue. So again, don't know how much money. And even if he made money off of that thing, you know, even if he sold it for that or for that 1.1 million or whatever, you know, that's only 500,000 split between him and Eric, which gives them 250,000 if they didn't put any money down on it, which I greatly fucking doubt. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so this Cornblum Avenue, when was he here? He was there in 2002. And then this stuff, so the other thing is, this stuff happened, oh no, it's 2002. Yeah, it's 2002, right? So yeah, this is all, they bought and sold it in 2002, whatever. Is what that's saying. Yeah, 2002. So Daddy was dead at this point. He'd been dead for a couple years now. And then this is 2002 again. So here we got, there's Patrick Delatorre again. And see, this is what's weird, man. So what's going on with this Patrick Delatorre, right? And I believe, okay, so I remember this. I believe Patrick Delatorre and this Monica Reynoso. I believe Monica Reynoso is the real estate agent. Patrick Delatorre is the buyer. I believe that's what's going on here, if I remember right. He's got his address is Washington Boulevard, Marina Del Rey in 2002. Okay. But I believe that's what was going on with this. And what's strange about it is, you think about it, you buy a house, you know, you generally, most normal fucking people, they buy a house, they have their own realtor, they go through the realtor, and you know, they buy the house off of whatever realtor is selling the house. And maybe it's your realtor, because your realtor is going to show you houses that they're trying to sell first and foremost, because they want to make the most commission. I get that. But when you have a duplicate of not just the seller, but the not just the realtor, but you also have a duplicate buyer, that's fucking strange. That's really fucking strange to me. He lives in Westwood, so he's probably got some money, but still, that's really strange to me. Because usually you don't go look for houses like, hey, does this guy own this house? I want to buy a house that he has. It's just weird. So with this thing originally looks like was 1.3 mil with Coast Federal Bank. And then Steven buys it for 1.1 mil. Okay, so he's doing all right so far. That was in 2002. What did he take out? He took out a mortgage in 92. What? So he had a. Did he have a running line of credit with whatever Coast Federal Bank? Well, Coast Federal Bank. No, never mind. Coast Federal Bank's down here. So, okay, I don't know what the hell that means. But looks like what he did is he took out the 1.3. California Federal. What the fuck? Fixed, refinance. Okay, we refinanced. So seller carried loan. So, oh my god, what does that fucking mean? What does that mean? So this Coast Federal Bank said, "Hey, we'll give you the mortgage." So he got a mortgage directly from the people selling the house to him. I mean, I guess. Uh, Foreclosure, sale from government to private property. This was government property. Holy shit. I want to see what this looks like. Let's see. What is this? This is 13629 Cornblum. Oops. Come on. Come on. Get off that. Oops. Cornblum Avenue. Oh, shit. He bought a complex. Yeah, because it's got apartments on it. Huh. So he bought the whole fucking thing. Looks like. So let's do this. This is where shit gets goofy, man. When you start talking about apartment complexes and stuff like that. So this is the entirety of the complex, I believe. And this is just going to be renter history, I'm guessing. Listed for rent, 1.4. Shit, man. That was a cheap place to rent. This has got to be in some form of ghetto, dude. This has got to be not a nice area. Well, it's one bed, one bath, so maybe not. They're fucking closets. So yeah, maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, we're not going to get much off the listing on that on Zillow at all. So, but it looks like he might have bought the whole complex right there, man. Where did this guy get the money to buy that complex? Because he hasn't been making money so far in any of this. This was what, 2002? Where are you getting all your money, bro? Well, I guess he didn't have the money because took out a fucking loan for it. But why did they give him is that a sale from government to private property? The government owned this piece of property. What the fuck? Pike Properties and Management. Let's see if we can get an overhead of this. Let's see what's around it. Let's see if there's like a fucking military base or something stupid around it. 13629 Cornblum. Okay. Doesn't look like looks like I renovated the place though. So let's look at this. So I'm not seeing why this would be government property in what, 2002? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good to have you. Good to have you. I mean, I guess the only way I can make that make sense, because I mean, there ain't no military base. It's not like this is a barracks or something. It's not like this is offsite housing for anything. I don't think. All I could say is it's possible that maybe there was a park here, and maybe that was government land, and that they mowed down the park to build fucking houses. I mean, I could see something like that, but not really sure, man. I don't understand why it would say that was government land. It's not near anything. It's just not. There's really nothing there. It's kind of close to Hollywood, I guess, but there's just nothing there. There's no freaking purpose or reason for that to be government land. But I guess they do look like new houses. It looks like a fairly new complex. So yeah, maybe they mowed down a park or some shit to make this, and it went from being it got rezoned. I don't know. That's fucking weird. That's a strange property. Was it 2014? It's 2002 is when he bought it. His mortgage due date was 7/1/2017. So he took out a 15-year on that one. Oh, let's see. Do I have that on screen? Yeah, I do. So yeah, he took out a 15-year on that one. 2017. Well, he would have paid it off right before. Dude, can you imagine 1.3 million trying to pay that thing off? I guess he would have had a bunch of renters and stuff, so that would have made sense. And then what did he do? He sell it? Did he sell it? Yeah, he sold it. He made. There's his money. There's the money. Yeah, there's the money. He had to share it, I'm guessing, with Peggy. But there's the money. 1.3 million. And he sold it for 3.2. So he made he made almost 2 mil off of that, right? So that property right there made him a millionaire. Mortgage amount, 3 million. Jesus, man, fucking crazy. That's Patrick Del Toro. The weird thing about it is, like, so, bro, the dates, man. So in 2 years, and see, 2002 was when he had the last property. that we had that Patrick Delatorre buying the property from him. So in 2004, this dude 2 years later buys another fucking property off of him for twice of what the guy paid for it. At least twice of what. Now he could have put money down on this, I guess. Let's see, what was the original price? The original price was 1.37. So he did probably put some money down, but it probably wasn't much, right? It doesn't look like it. The sale amount was 1.13. So he went to 1.13. He refinanced it up to 1.35 and probably fixed it up a little bit. But Jesus, man, you threw $100,000 into this thing to make $2 fucking million. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. To the same guy that you just sold another property to. I guess you took a bath on the last one, though. I don't think he did much on the last one. Let's see. Among his most profitable investments was an apartment complex purchased in 2004, which gave him more than $500,000 annual income by 2011. IRS records show he made $5 to $6 million in profits from it. Well, this one here, this is $2 million. He made $2 million off this, and then that dude sold it to some LLC for $5 million. Holy shit, man! I'm talking big bucks here. And then he sold it. Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? How do people lose money like that? How do you lose that much money? This A&M Burin LLC bought it off this Patrick Delatorre for $5 million, almost, nearly $5 million. And then that Cornblum Avenue LLC sold it for 2.4. Or no, they bought it. They were the buyer. The seller was this A&M Burin LLC, but they sold it to. But Cornblum Avenue LLC. Okay, so somebody must own that LLC. And this A&M Burin LLC took a bath on that, big time. Like, took a major bath on that, dude. They lost some fucking money on that shit. They lost as much money as Paddock fucking made off of it. It's crazy. All right, well, we got a little bit going on there. He's making a little bit of money. Mortgage date 2007, mortgage date 2009. Well, he didn't have it in 2009, so his mortgage. No, it's Patrick Delatorre. He had the mortgage from 92, which I don't think was his. I think that was the well, yeah, it was his. They gave him the money to buy the place, which is weird, right? It's fucking weird, dude. Mortgage company just gives you $1 million. Fuck it. Why not? You're just gonna flip it, making you money. That's weird, man. That's a weird one. But that's where some of the money came from, obviously. So now we're looking at Rosamond, California. Is this another high value one? No, not really. No, this is kind of a weak one. Let's see where Paddock is. There's Stephen Paddock. All right. So he buys a lot of new stuff. No, this isn't new. Yeah, it's not new. So let's see. Paddock. Owner Stephen Paddock. He took out a $62,000 loan on this one in 1995, right? So Daddy was still alive at this point. The sale amount was $66,000. So he only put $8,000 down on that. Not even $8,000. Yeah, that makes sense, right? He put down the bare minimum, basically. 10%, I think is bare minimum in California. Resale, mortgage purchase, residential modeled, whatever that means. He had the P.O. box, Big Bear Lake at this point, which was always strange because he didn't seem to have a residence up there, but I guess maybe he was renting stuff up there. It's fucking weird, man. Yeah, but like, so I'm trying to figure out like where does Daddy fit into this, right? If Daddy had money and Daddy was giving him money, I mean, I would expect to see the sales, most of the sales happen, around 98, 99, 2000, and then once you start getting later into, 2002, 2004, I would think that money would be gone already, or, it'd be just a reinvestment of that money. But I would expect to see some big money going into stuff in around 99, but or 98 even, because he died in like, I think January of 98. So that's what I'm like looking for, but that's not what I'm seeing. So the seller was whatever. Countrywide funding, 62,000. So what'd you sell for, Paddock? What'd you sell for? You sold it for 80,000. All right. So you made some money. Made a little bit of money, not much. Not enough to be gambling $100,000 a night. You made like 8,000, something like that. Wait, from so 14,000. Yeah, 14,000. Fucking made 14,000. Big fucking sale there. Big sale. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna look that up because I don't even know if I care. Yeah, who gives a shit? You made 14 grand. How'd that person do after that? Salting Vincent Macy's bought it for 113,000. How was the year difference on that? A couple of years. I could see that. I mean, yeah, the market was kind of crazy in those days. I could see that. I see that person making some money. We don't have any other prices in here. 150,000 sale. Looks like it, yeah, it was just steadily going up. That looks pretty legit right there. Why he bought that place, I don't fucking know. So this is a weird one, man. California City, and it's even like purchase date not available, man. Like, I don't know, bro. California City is weird, dude. I don't know. Like, I know if you don't live in California, you wouldn't really understand. But California City, what I remember from that when I was a kid, I believe that city started up in like the 50s or something. But I remember when I was a kid, dude, the guy from fucking Chips, Poncherello or whatever, used to do these advertisements on television. And it's like Saturday morning, between cartoons and shit. You'd have, you'd have Poncherello trying to sell you into California City, man. Buy property in California City. It's the biggest growing city in America and all this shit. I guess it is like the biggest city in America, land-wise. But it's out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. It's all desert. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody lives there. Nobody wants to live there. So it's really strange that he's got this this property out there. And it's not really. It's kind of by LA, but not really. It's just weird that he bought property out here. So was he the original buyer? It looks like he was the original buyer because here you have the developer, and then here you got the bank taking ownership of it. Looks like they got Paddock buying it from the bank. So it looks like he was an original investor of this property. And it says the loan was in 1996. Now up top it says it doesn't know when he got the house, but it looks like 1996, right? So Daddy's still alive at this point. Now this property, at one point I was thinking, well, maybe it was a place for Daddy to come down from Oregon, but it's actually not. This is not Northern California. This is still Southern California. So it's it's a hell of a long ways from Oregon. But he bought it for 50 grand. Sale from government to private property. See, I could see that, right? Because that was probably all like BLM land or something they were developing at the time. This is not in the middle of a city, but says he's divorced. So 96. Is it adjustable mortgage? Why'd you get an adjustable mortgage on that, dude? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's 39,000. It's probably not a big deal for him. But the sale amount was 57,000, right? So he dumped 10 grand into this basically, which is a little more than he needed to, but whatever. And he sold it for 89,000. All right, he made a little bit of money. He did okay. How long did it take him to sell it though? 98. So 2 years. Yeah, he did all right. He he made some money off that. Not a lot, but he made a little bit. Not enough to be spending $100,000 a fucking night in a casino, but he made fucking a little bit of money. Better than most of his bullshit that he was dealing with. And the price never seemed to go up over 115,000 after that. So this all looks legit. Everyone just keeps selling it for 115 grand. It's probably still 115 grand. Let's see. It's unknown. And this, this looks like Vegas, man. I'll show you. 8648 Jack Grand Avenue. If I can find it. Let's see. Oh, where'd my Zillow go? Oh, there it is. The 8694 Jacaranda. Damn it. Hold on. It didn't like that. What is it again? It's 8648. Oh, it's because I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, well, it says it's 167,000, so that's not too bad. It's going up in price, but still, nobody wants to fucking live there, dude. Considering how much houses cost in California, this is like pretty fucking cheap as shit. But yeah, here's the house. I mean, bought this place, but you can see behind it's all like undeveloped and shit. In the background, it looks like a house you'd see in like Vegas or something on the outskirts. There's just nothing there. And then Remax. Looks like Remax. They're either managing the property or they own it. So I believe he bought it in 96, I believe, 57,000. And then he sold it for 89. Yeah, he did all right. He did okay. Not great. I still don't understand why he bought that fucking place, because that's in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. There ain't no reason to have a house out there. I really, I mean, unless you're retiring or something, I don't understand why you would buy a house out there. And he was not retiring in 96. Well, he kind of was, I think, from one job, but yeah, it was just original investment. I mean, this was early, so I guess it's possible he just that was his original jump into that. So, he does have a place in Big Bear. I didn't know what the fuck? I missed this. So he's got a place in Big Bear. Yeah, fuck that, dude. You gotta like the snow. Steve Paddock. Big Bear Lake, San Bernardino County, yeah. Residential, $125,000. He took out a mortgage for 124,093, and then you refinance 10 months later. 124 to 123. So didn't refinance for much. He was probably just trying to get the whatever taxes down, the interest down. Hey, happy Sunday, man. Is everyone excited for Super Bowl and shit? Oh, I'm not actually going to watch it. Let's see. So he sold it. He made money. He doubled his money. He and when he sell it, he sold in 2004. And so he had this property for a bit, man. He held on to this. So he had this from 93 to 2004. He lived up there. I had a place in Big Bear. Again, it's like probably vacation home, most likely. This is, Big Bear. For Christ's sake, it's yeah. Although, let's see, where's the seller? Let's look this up. I remember looking at this property. It was just kind of looked like some hippies lived there last time I looked at this fucking thing, but I don't know now. Let's see, Big Bear Lake. So this is 42777 Cougar Road. Come on. Ooh, South's worth some money nowadays, man. The fuck? It's an expensive little vacation home. It's worth $500,000 for that. It's crazy. Got your little owl on the porch. Everyone loves the owl on the porch. At least it looks like an owl on the porch. Has it got any pictures? Nah, I ain't got no pictures. It's off the market, so they don't care. But yeah, that definitely looks like could be a bear. I don't know. I think I've looked at this house before. I think it's a bear, actually. I think it's the same damn bear that was there fucking 4 years ago when I looked at this place. So what do we got? So he owned it. He owned it, 93? What was his mortgage on it? 93. And then got rid of it in 2004. Well, that don't fucking work. Huh. Yeah, that don't fucking work. Something's off here. Because there should be a lapse here between, they don't have even 93 here to 2004. Let's see. How much he spent on it? It was 125,000. I mean, we don't have an actual sale date, but I mean, the mortgage date is 1993. They refinanced it in 1993. So I'm guessing you have to have the place in order to refinance it. And an FHA loan. Huh. Yeah, something's a little off there. Something's very off there. Because there shouldn't be a sold in 1999. And it shouldn't be a sold in 2003. 2004. Do I even have the right address on here? So 2004, she bought it for 279,500. Yep, that matches. That matches up. So what did Paddock make? Did Paddock make nothing and sell at 99? Did he make 100,000, sell in 2003? Or did he, more than double his money if he sold in 2004? Huh. Oh, fuck. Fucking Zillow. Actually, I kind of trust Zillow more, but that's fucking weird. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. North Hollywood. Unit D. Oh, God, apartments again. Fuck. I don't want to look at apartments again. Oh, you fucker. Let's see. Where are we going? Steam Paddock. There we go. How did he sell it when he didn't own it? Although this is apartment, so whatever, dude. Steve and Peggy. Okay, so they had did they own this whole thing? Maybe they own the whole thing. No mortgage information. So 6014 Hazelhurst Place, North Hollywood. Let's see what this looks like. Oops. 6041. What was it? Hazel something? Hazelhurst. Okay. That's Hollywood, I believe. It don't like that address. Why doesn't it not like that address? Why is it not like that address? Fuck. The fuck? Okay, it ain't coming up on Zillow. It is nothing. It just don't have it on Zillow. Does this place even exist anymore? Let's see. 6014 Hazelhurst Place. Let's look it up. Let's look it on my maps. Oh, did I type it in wrong? I might have typed it in wrong. You know what? I might have typed it in wrong. Let's see. 6014. I might have put 6041. Hollywood. Nope. They don't like that address. Okay, so let's try it on maps. Yeah, it comes up on maps, dude, but it don't come up on Zillow, man. It's not a fucking Zillow thing. It's weird. That's fucking weird, dog. That's where it is, supposedly 6014. So let's see. Holy shit, Paddock. Wow. Bro, you're living rough. Wow. Yeah, dude. When cars aren't fucking, don't even have paint jobs anymore. Yeah, dude. It's fucking rough. At least Homeboy's not riding on donuts. Let's see. Do we have addresses, though? I mean, it could be this fucking building right here. But there ain't no fucking addresses. Not even curb addresses, man, because everyone's parked in front of them. Let's see. Man, they have addresses on this neighborhood, man. That's fucked up. Got trash, man. Street sweeper hadn't come yet. Got nice wrought iron gates around everything. You got no bars on the windows though, so that's not horrible. So it's not totally ghetto. Yeah, there ain't no bars on windows. But I don't see no address, man. At least give me a side of the street. Okay, so 603. Okay, so 14 is on this side of the street. Okay. Yeah, it's on this side of the street, man. What the fuck? Let's see. Let's see if it goes down or up. Give me an address. Okay, so that's 6038. 6036. So yeah, it's down this way. So it's like one of these, maybe? Yeah, because street don't continue across that street. So it's like one of these. Yeah, I guess those are complexes, right? Yeah, those are apartment complexes. That one is. I think the original one it pointed me to was this thing here. Oh, it's saying it's right there? No. Yeah, this one right here. Dude. That's rough. That's really rough, man. Man, that's some rough living, dude. He wasn't living in this place. That's for damn sure. I don't even know if it's got garages or not. I don't think it's gonna let. No, I ain't gonna let you go down the alley. I want to go down the alley. There's no graffiti, which is a good sign. You know, considering this is Los Angeles, there's no graffiti on any of these walls or anything like that. So I guess it's not that bad of an area. But I mean, yeah, people ain't taking care of their cars. They ain't washing their cars. You know, this dude over here, his paint's coming off of his car. Yeah, it doesn't look like the greatest area, but I guess it can't be terrible, dude, because there's no bars on the windows. There's no graffiti on any of these walls because there's plenty of ammunition here to write your name on. And LA, man, usually you don't see clean walls in LA. Oh, it does go across. No, it doesn't. This is Irvine Avenue, completely different street. So, okay, well, that's as close as I can get to that. But I think it's this big ass building right here. Although you do have, you know, I mean, we're talking about what year are we talking here? Because I mean, LA's gone downhill quite a bit. 1990, all right, 1990. Maybe this wasn't that bad of an area back then. Because I mean, you look at the building, you got tarps, shit going on there. Looks like something's going on with that balcony where they put a tarp up to block the neighbors. So I don't know, bro. That's pretty wild. It's Paddock definitely ain't living there. So so he bought it in 1990. We don't have a price. We don't know. Yeah, we don't have a price on that. Like I said, Zillow don't even have it. It's not even listed on Zillow at all. That's why I was wondering if those addresses are correct. They may not be. 6014 Hazelhurst Place, North Hollywood. Husband and wife. So 1990. All right. 1990. Okay. I'm trying to think what. When did Daddy die? Daddy died in 98 or some shit. Okay, so they sold it to this guy for $448,000. I mean, it's fairly cheap considering what that is. A lot of little apartments in there. 448,000. Oh wait, there's Paddock. The fuck? The fuck's going on here? 448,000. What did you sell, dude? Because later we have you selling something else. Are you selling units? What the fuck is this? That's 2,000. Or is this some just fucking glitch in the matrix? Sale date 1990. That was where he bought it. But this is where he sold it. He sold it in 2000, 12, 15, 2000. We got up here 12, 15, 2000. Okay, so he sold. That's 448,000. Guy took a mortgage for 309,000. What do you buy? What do you do down here? And take no mortgage down there. So it's just a glitch, or it's like a double thing. They just double up on the information on the site or something. But then we got him selling it again for 448,000. The same guy. And that guy, let's see. Oh, his mailing address is changing. So Solomon, whatever, doesn't have a mailing address on this one. That's in 2000. And then here Solomon has Santa Anita Avenue in San Gabriel as an address. And then up here, we got Schlafman. He's selling something to that person. And they're on Hazel 6014 Hazel whatever. Oh no, that's him. They're on Arthur and Arcadia. So he's selling units? Maybe selling units? Selling multiple units maybe? And why are they all the same value? They're all 448,000. I mean, where is this place, man? Is this? Oh shit, man. Okay, so this isn't Paddock anymore. So it looks like Paddock, purchase date 1990, doesn't have a end date on them. So that's hard, man. That's a hard one, dude. The 448K matches 6014 Hazel. 7 Alley sold in 2001. What am I missing? What are you seeing that I'm missing? Total value 581,000. Sale amount 448,000. Tax amount 7,900, which doesn't match. Yeah, that don't fucking match, dude. Wait, does it? No, maybe it does. It's close. Maybe LA's got a different tax rate because where I live, no, that don't match. It's close, but don't match. So, I mean, up here it's saying the fucking thing. Living square feet 8,000. That's unit D. It's just one unit. So this is all just one unit, I guess. So he just keeps selling this unit. What the fuck is he? How the fuck is he doing that? How the fuck is he owner here? And then he sells it to somebody, this Loftman. Then he sells it to this. No, he didn't sell it to that one. 1101, 2000. Paddock. So here's Isla Schlafman. Is this just telling me the mortgage information over and over again? Did they try to buy it outright? That didn't pan out, and then they ended up taking a mortgage out for it. I don't know. That one don't. I don't know. I'm not a realtor, man. This is blowing my fucking mind. Property assessment. So we all know about Babbling Brook. I mean, that's just what it is. Kinswick Lane, Mesquite, Texas. So, okay. What we got here? In Dallas. Holy shit, we got all kinds of info on this one. Okay, so here we go. Why is this in a different format, man? What changed? Zoom Paddock. All right, so here we go. Wow, yeah, Dallas gives you all the info, man. Maybe all the details, dude. You get nothing from all that other shit. So owner Steam Paddock, seller. So he bought it off of that dude for improvement, tax amount. Yeah, not worried about that. Land value, market value, tax amount. Okay, well, I guess it's got to be at least close to that land value, or that, or the total value, 147,000. It's got to be close to that, I'm guessing. Total value calculated, 147,000. So I'm guessing he bought it for something around there. It's not saying, but you know. Then he sold it to. Wait. He bought it off those people. He bought it off Michael and Deborah. Then he sold it to Michael and Deborah. Or is this an assessment? It just says assessment. Oh no, they sold it. Okay. This is them selling it. So he sold it here. And he lost value. Fucking lost value. How are you making money, bro? I mean, I get like losing money on some of these places, but dude, he's losing money on all of them. 129,000. He didn't make money off this. He lost money on this. How are you losing money? And I believe this is actual house. How are you losing money though? Total value 176. So I guess he didn't. I don't fucking know. He didn't make enough. I mean, even if he made money off that, that's 176. Even if he bought it for this 133 down here, you're still not gambling $100,000 in casino, dude. Not doing it. Washoe County. See, now we're back to this this thing. Let's see, 16 bedroom, 10 baths. Shows his 2-story, 10-unit building. You're talking about the last one, I'm guessing. So Redfin has a sale date of January 2001, 448K. So that makes sense. That makes a little bit of sense. Two-story, 10-unit building. But is that the whole building, or is that just apartment D? That's what's weird about it. Yeah, but I mean, like, even if like you're fucking with your taxes, dude, I don't understand. Like, is he trying to lose money and write things off as a loss? I don't understand. I just don't fucking get it. That's not usually how you do real estate. That's not how normal people do real estate. They don't usually try to lose money. That's weird. I don't fucking understand at all. But the apartments are fucking tough, dude. Because yeah, I don't really get it. Especially that last one, man. That was. I get the one where he made the 2 mil, even though, yeah, that's kind of shady. But I do understand that. But what the fuck? Oh, okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the problem is, like, it said it was Unit D up top, and then I don't know if he owned that whole building, because I think even in 2000, man, you're not going to buy an entire apartment building for $448,000. But then I don't know if you're going to buy one of those units for 448,000 either. And I can't look. You got it on Redfin, but I couldn't get it on Zillow. Logie, did we see Logie before, or is this the first Logie one? It seems to me he was in a couple of these. But yeah, now we're getting into these property assessment things again. Reno, his place in Reno. I think we already looked up the place in Reno. So Paddock, the owners of them, sellers Paddock. So total value is about 43,000. You ain't gambling $100,000 a night when you're selling houses for $43,000 every fucking 10 years or whatever. This ain't happening, bro. Even if that's all profit, which it's not, it seems like he's losing on some of these. Okay, well, he bought it for 35,000, so he made 13,000 off that, right? Yeah, made 10,000. Hey, made 10 grand off that. Okay, I can see that. When did he sell it? What year do we have for the sale? 2016. So 2015 to 2016 was the assessment on this. Of course, this isn't a sale record, but all right. That's right. I think he sold this one. We looked it up before. He sold it right before the event. In a couple months, a year before the event, I believe. But yeah, so I think I've gone through all the properties, because now we're going to the assessments. And I think the assessments are the same damn properties. I believe all these are the same thing. It's just, yeah, because now we're in Del Webb Parkway. So yeah, we're back to this nonsense. What was the weird one? Was it Del Webb? No, it wasn't Del Webb. What was the weird one with the $1 million freaking thing? The government land that turned into $1 million property. Is it this El Paso thing? No, definitely not. I mean, it looks like, to me, it kind of looks like he was losing money the whole time. Panorama City. Okay. Except for that one big one. It looks like he was losing money this whole fucking time. Sansome. So let's see. Sellers Paddock. 221,000. 218,000. Owner's Paddock. Oh, there's the VIN numbers on his cars. Okay, so what was the one where he made all the money on? What was that $1 million fucking thing? I'm actually curious on that one. Because that's the only one I see that is like a big moneymaker on all this stuff. And we didn't even get into the 415, Washington Avenue and whatever the address the other dude that was on YouTube lived in. We didn't even get into that. Let's see, Sierra Street. Bro. I should have wrote it down, and I didn't. Because I'm bad with notes. It was horrible notes. So, what was that? Sunset Road in Las Vegas. Oh, is that just who gave him the loan? That's who gave him the loan. Let's see. I thought it was. Let's see. So this is Keswick Lane, Mesquite. No, that wasn't that. But there we go. There's condominiums. Let's see if this was it. No. No. Definitely not. God, I wish I would have wrote that shit down, man. I can't remember which one it was now. Let's see. Sylvia Perez. Was this? That wasn't it either. It was the one where he got a loan directly from the bank along with Peggy. So Moonbeam Avenue, Unit 10. So here's a unit. This was that's not it though. This is the one where, yeah, that's not it. And so he took a bath on all these. The only one I remember him making money on was that one that said was government land. And he, is this it? No. So I gotta find this. I want to find this and then look down at the bottom and see what the assess thing says on this thing. That's a little bit of a high price one there. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't think. There's another one of these stupid. Or is this it? No. No, it's not it. This is a quadruplex. Let's see. Where you at, Paddock? The fuck are you? Okay, yeah, this is it. The one you went in with Eric. So, yeah, $550,000. So this is Doty Avenue in Hawthorne. They sold it for 1.4. Or actually, yeah, he sold for 1.4, right? Is that right? Is that the one? That might not be the one either. I don't know, man. My brain is fried at this point. So the Doty Avenue was a big seller. Oh, isn't this it? Yeah, I sold for 3.2. So it was with Peggy. So Doty Avenue is a big one. Cornblum Avenue was another one. So Let's go. Let's see if I can find that shit again. So let's see. I'm trying to skip through here, see what I can find. Okay, so it's Kenswick. We want Doty and Cornbloom. Sierra Street. Sierra Street. Sierra Street. Chicago, Illinois. What the fuck? That's the owner. Chicago, Illinois. Huh. Come on. Stop fucking with me, man. What the fuck? So Chicago, Illinois, what is this? What are we looking at here? What is this? Something in Reno. What am I looking at? Owner assessment. What are we assessing though? Montage Marketing Corporation, Chicago, Illinois. Total land, total value. Apartment, high rise. What am I looking at? I don't know. I think I'm starting to lose it here. Sierra Street, Unit 107. Sierra Street, Unit 107. How do we get into this shit? So did somebody in Chicago, Illinois own this thing? Marketing Corporation Montage. Montage Marketing Corporation. Chicago, Illinois. Huh. Is that what I'm looking at? Let's see, 35,000? Yeah, possibly. Some corporation in Chicago, Illinois owned fucking this Reno, Nevada Sierra Street unit. It's interesting. It's interesting, considering who Daddy was. All right, let's go down. Stephen Paddock, Del Webb Parkway. Sierra Street, unit, whatever. Sierra Street, unit, whatever. Paso, Los Angeles. Oh my God. Moonbeam. Sansome. Oh God, I couldn't even find them. So it's Doty and Del Webb, I guess, are the big ones. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to go through all this again, man. I'm like dying here because I don't even understand what the hell I'm looking at. Half of these. Sierra Street, Keswick Lane, Sunset Road, Valley Brook. Are we still in assessments? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Valley Brook. Okay, and then we're not in assessments anymore. So there ain't no assessments for those. All right, well, I just got a fucking answer. It's not one that I wanted, but it is what it is. So all we got left is like the cars and shit. Stuff. Let's see. Body style, SUV, 4-door, truck. Color unknown. Why don't you know the color, bro? Oh, is this yeah, okay. I know what this is. This is yeah, so this is a vehicle 2007 not Nissan Xterra. Is that the one that supposedly was sold to that doctor that owned the ketamine fucking deal? He had a how about the property he had in Visalia? Um, when do you own that? Oh, dude, this stuff is just maddening. Going through all this stuff is just madness. I mean, even going through his dad was fucking madness, dude. I had such a headache last night trying to figure that shit out. It's just crazy. But this is even worse, dude, because this report, I don't fucking get it, man. I don't understand what they're trying to say on half of this shit. And I've seen other people's reports on this stuff. I've even seen my own. And so I've seen the format of all this, but it's usually simple because it's like you own two cars or something like that, or you own, one house or two houses or whatever. And you can kind of trace it back because you know what you're looking at. But this fucking guy, I mean, there's just too much going on. Uh, I know one of these. I remember what's his name? Morphonius was going off about one of these cars, saying that he sold it to some dude that owned a ketamine clinic or pain clinic or something, and then got arrested for peddling ketamine or some shit like that. But what are these? Like, all these fucking cars. Like, we got a license plate, but what is it? What is this fucking car? Oh, it's 2007 Nissan Off Road. Okay, so this is all one car, I guess. Yeah, it's all one car. 2007 Nissan Xterra. All right, yeah, Nissan Xterra. Did he ever sell it, or do we have any history? So the license plate went invalid in 2013. I wonder if he turned it in or something. He was in Mesquite, Texas. While he owned it, he was in Mesquite, Texas. 2008 Dodge Ram 150. Wow, 1500. Wow. All right, good for you, man. Good for you. You see Paddock in a big old truck like that. Flex fuel, piece of shit. So we got anything here? Is white. Title holders John Williamson. So original title date 2015. We didn't have that up here, did we? Original title date? No. Title holders none. Yeah. Okay. So John Williamson, CarMax. So he got rid of it. He sold it to CarMax. I think. There's Paddock. So when did Paddock have it? 2008. Okay. So Paddock had 2008. Somehow got rid of it somewhere in there. Give to CarMax. All right. 2008 Dodge Ram 1500. Is this a different car? MSRP 21,215. Yeah, it is. He bought another one. He liked that truck. He was feeling that truck, man. So he bought this 2008. Dude, this dude had he had dual trucks. He had two different trucks. He had two of the same damn truck. He had a blue one and a white one at the same time. Yeah, that's interesting. License plate TX. So Texas license plate. Oh, he had two of them. Why do you have two of them? What the fuck did you have two of them for? That's weird. She changed the license plate when she got it. 2006 Jeep SRT8 Grand Cherokee. Okay. Looks like he didn't sell this one. Let's see. So yeah, this is Texas again. What year did you have it? 2006. All right. All right. That's it. Fuck, really? Like, no Chrysler Pacifica? None of that shit? We don't get that? Not gonna give me that? That's lame. Fucking lame. Fucking lame, dude. This report sucks. Business affiliations, Mesquite Central Park Apartments 1 Limited. Yeah, so there's those GP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that shit. And then I think that was, if you go on that website and find those, then it's, you see Okamoto owns some LLC out there too. That's in Texas. I don't know about much of that stuff. So does that mean that all these LLCs were tied to this Via Ventura Mesquite? Looks like he had fun with LLCs while he's in Texas, but I didn't see any with anything else. I don't know. UCC filings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's got to do with taxes and shit. Let's how about it's looking me up here in Central Valley. It was just random as fuck. Old joke. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck this is. Secretary of State, debtors, business name, Irene Hudson, name Peggy Paddock, name Stephen Paddock, business Coast Federal Bank. Oh, is this like the bank shit? Coast Federal Bank. Yeah, okay. So this is all the stuff they signed for loans, I'm guessing. There's a Kornblum Avenue. Okay, so that's that one. So yeah, Kornblum Avenue. Washington Boulevard. There's their Marina Del Rey. So let's see. At the time of this, debtor's business name Hudson Irene. She named her business after herself. Peggy Paddock. They all did. Okay, okay, so that's, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Current age 64, 415 Washington Boulevard, apartment 801. Of course, we all know what that is. 415. That fucker still hasn't explained that shit. Still waiting on that prick to explain that someday. That's never going to happen. But yeah, I don't know what all this shit is. I'm not a fucking accountant. I have people do my taxes. Because I'd fuck them up. Mesquite Central Park Apartments LLC, primary Via Ventura, Mesquite. I don't care about any of this. Yeah, I don't know if I care about any of this. Stephen Paddock, Keith Short. So yeah, Keith Short, that was the guy. That's the guy that was like his property manager and his what you call it? He was I think he's a lawyer, property manager. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Just show you what I'm talking about. Central. Let's see. So, is this his website? I don't remember. Let's see. This is 21 years old. According to the Secretary of State. No, this ain't his website. I don't think. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Because when he had some sort of website at one point where he was doing, let's see, properties. It's probably gonna take me forever to find this again. He had a website where he had a list of all his LLCs and stuff like that, and you can see all the Paddock LLCs on that website. And you could also see that, Okamoto had one on that website as well. Let's see. Let's try another search here. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it because I honestly don't remember where I found that the first time. It looks like he sued some people. Holy shit, Keith Short, a disabled man who is living with AIDS. What the fuck? Okay, whatever, dude. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so okay, so what we got here as far as the Paddock bullshit? I think at the beginning there we had let's go all the way up. I think at the beginning there we had a list of his residences and stuff like that. And within that, yeah, this right here, I think we had a little bit more going on. Because on that other thing, it looked like that was all the stuff he owned, but this looks like some stuff he may have actually rented, possibly. So you got like, some place in Artesia, which, we didn't go through because it looks like he didn't own it. North Hills, California. I don't even know where North Hills is, to be honest with you. That was 1984. I'm actually curious, dude. Where is North Hills? Oops. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Let's see. Known previously as Sepulveda. It's a neighborhood in San Fernando Valley. Okay, it's in LA. It's LA. So that's not a big deal. Havelock in Los Angeles. Grandview Boulevard, Los Angeles. Hollywood Boulevard. So these are... Daddy died right about 98. We don't have a lot of purchases about that time. We don't have much at all about that time. Now, I guess getting the money out of him, I don't know, probate, all that bullshit, but he probably didn't own anything. His money was probably all liquid. Probably dig that shit up in the backyard or something. But he was in Rosamond, California, in Kern County, 1995 to 1996, which Rosamond. Oh, yeah, we did. We looked that one up. And then, let's see, 98, you got this Marina Del Rey. He was living there about that time, which, again, that address pisses me off because that fucker still hasn't told me why. He lived in that address and didn't tell anybody. Seriously pisses me off. Panorama City, he had the Big Bear Lake P.O. box when Daddy died. He had Jacaranda Avenue, California City when Daddy died, which is kind of a strange address for him. If you had to map this out at that time, he was living in Marina Del Rey. Okay. California City had the P.O. box out there, which I could see that. Moonbeam Avenue, that was when Daddy died, Panorama City. Um, and then we get into he's still alive, or he's dead here. He's still alive here. So, like I said, what I expected to see, and I'm not seeing, is if Daddy gave him money, I'd expect to see a lot more purchases while Daddy was alive. There's Doty Avenue. So Doty was 2001 to 2004. His dad was dead. I forget what was the other one. I forget what the other one was. The Keswick? No. Or is it this Via Ventura? Might have been this Via Ventura or some shit like that. But like, it looks like a lot of his purchases where he started making money was after Daddy was dead. Or was this El Paso? Is this El Paso? Oh no, El Paso's it's linked to him because there's a guy named Hector Gonzalez that lives there. See, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But even, I mean, it's stupid because even like with that, like we know he lived in, it's Kurt Akamoto, Fall Creek Lanes, Cerritos. Yeah, it's he lived over there by Peggy for a while, and then he moved to Palos Verdes, I think. I think when he died, he was in Rancho Palos Verdes or something like that. If I remember right, could be wrong, but if I remember right, that's what it was. But yeah, so bro, there's not a lot here, man. He had a place in Moreno Valley. It looks like when he died, when Paddock died, Stephen. And looks like, yeah, he sold that place in Reno right before the event, like a year before the event. So yeah, not seeing much here, man. Not seeing much at all. I don't know, guys. That's kind of something I wanted to go through, but fuck, it didn't lead nowhere, dude. I was expecting, like I said, I was expecting to see some movement, right about the time when his dad died. That's what I was looking for, and I'm not seeing it. Not seeing any of it. He could have held on to the money, I guess, but if there was money there, I don't know. But I don't remember the date on supposedly when he went up and visited his dad. I don't remember what date that was. So I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a dead end, man. It was a rabbit hole, but it was fucking. Yeah, it's kind of a fucking dead end, man. I don't see anything here. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm sure everybody wants to go watch the Super Bowl. So, what if Paddock is selling to people he knows for less than he bought on paper, but cash on side, so he can claim a loss and not pay taxes on profits? See, I missed that one earlier. What if Paddock is selling to people he knows for less than he bought on paper, but cash on the side so he can claim a loss and not pay taxes on profits? That makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, that does. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, you could do something like that, I guess. Try to think though, man, but fuck, dude. I mean, is he? He could, but it's like, what? He's still not making money. Like, the problem I have is this guy should be making fucking millions, and he made a couple million off one of those. But to gamble like he was gambling, dude, this guy should be making millions off most of these. I mean, he gambled for, oh god, what was it? It was like from, was it 2016 or 2014? No, I think it was like 2014 or something, where they started seeing him over there in Reno or something. And I mean, he was gambling for a while. I'd have to go look at the gambling records again on the FOIA, but or the vault. But yeah, I mean, he was gambling for a while there, dude, and it's starting to look like, at least to me, and I've discussed this with other people, but it looks kind of like Paddock was living in hotels. Like he wasn't even, his feet never hit the fucking ground, dude. He just went from one hotel to the other, and he was living in these suites. If that's the case, man, he had to be dumping money into these places. You know, I mean, he had to be dumping a lot of money into these places. I mean, the Mandalay Bay, to get into that room where he checked in at, I mean, that's I forget what they called it, the Seven Seasons or Seven Seas Club or some bullshit like that. And you had to gamble a fuck ton to get in there. And you had to be invited, I think, even to be in there. I don't even think they just don't just let you in just for spending a bunch of money. I think they had to invite you into that little club there. So that shit was fucking no joke. That's crazy. And that's just there, man. And then he spent 36,000 in at the Tropicana in September of that year. We don't know what else. I mean, we had a ticket for what was it? I think it had a date on it. We had a ticket for the Palms. We know he was at the Caesar's Palace, I believe, the month before. I think it was, where he burned them. He burned his host, and the host got pissed off. So this guy was, dude, he was no joke. But I mean, even that one sale that he had, where he had a couple million that he made, you don't. I mean, with $1 million, you're not gambling in the thousands at all. Like, you ain't doing that. You know, you may go to Vegas once or twice a year, maybe throw 100,000 into a machine, but you're not doing it nightly. No, that ain't happening. Not with this shitty little property thing that he's got going on here. Not with all the losses and shit. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand it at all, dude. Even if these prices are actually not the true price, and that he was getting paid off in cash, and he was getting 100 grand every single one of these, it's still like, dude, you're spending 100 grand a night, supposedly, according to his brother, which could be exaggerated, but I don't think it is because of the tier that he was gambling. So I don't know, man. And you don't win gambling, dude. The house always wins, dude. Eventually the house is going to win. So, he was I don't think those guys that do all the video poker and stuff, you can watch them online and shit, they don't win. And what they'll say that, the only way that they're making money is that they're factoring in the free hotel rooms and all that bullshit. Some guys do it on YouTube and stuff. So they beg people for money to gamble and shit. But, for the most part, they don't make money actually gambling. Because, long run, the house always wins. So I don't get it. This is like fucking madness. Because he's not, everything I can see from this, what little I can actually decipher out of this bullshit, he's not making fucking money. He's not making $1 million sales, man. He made one, maybe two. I mean, the other one's kind of iffy. It's hard to tell what he actually made off that one with Eric. But, the one with Peggy, he made a couple million off of that. Okay. He's got to split that with her, I'm guessing, maybe not, but probably at least some of it. Eric's saying that, Paddock was the reason that they're all wealthy. How? How the fuck? How? I don't understand. This guy's not making any money. You don't have a fucking job. his property, he's not doing it through property. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even if he's paying cash for all these fucking places, selling them for cash, or selling them, he's not making a profit off of any of them, or at least not a big enough profit. Even the ones he's making a profit, it's like 12 grand, 30 grand. Yeah, dude, that's that. No, dude, you're not going to gamble $100,000 a night. So I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on here with this thing. Again, I was just hoping that there'd be something with this where we could say 1998, after Daddy died, he bought this fucking apartment complex somewhere and sold it for a couple million. But we're not even seeing that. We're not seeing anything like that. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. If he got a bunch of money from Daddy, I don't know where it went. It didn't go here. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. I got a headache. This sucks. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Everyone stay safe out there.